Hello, the last video, video number 3. Agora nós vamos assistir um programa sobre temperatura, sobre previsão de tempo, ok? So don't worry, they say in a fast way, don't worry. So pay attention about the new words that you have learned. Só identifica as palavras novas que nós aprendemos. E não se preocupe, ok? O vídeo eles vão falar bem rápido. Don't worry, just for curiosity, just to know how does it work abroad, okay? A forecast channel. Let's see.
It will kick up severe thunderstorms along with the possibility of flash flooding. We'll pinpoint who will be at the highest risk next on AMHQ. Hello and welcome into AMHQ. It is Thursday, May the 14th. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno alongside Jim Cantori and Reynolds Wolf. And right now, the moisture hose is just open across the Midwest from a system that will push east. Some areas could see some feisty storms like they did in the Southern Plains on Wednesday. Oh boy, the sound of hail hitting the Lone Star State. 1.5-inch stones littering the lawn and sidewalk in Lubbock. It's like ping pong off the patio chairs. Look at it. We had some storms moving through other parts of the plains as well, especially here in Oklahoma, where we had high winds, ample rain. You can see the wind, right? But also some really large hail. Here in Willow, less than an inch in the past 2 days, but gusts reached 54 miles per hour. Also, look at this picturesque supercell thunderstorm. We see the shelf cloud right there. In nearby Magnum, winds gusted to 70 miles per hour. And in Moore, winds howling and blasting this neighborhood. The lights go out at the neighbor's house of the person shooting this video. Gusts in the area topping 60 miles an hour. Something called a wake low developed. And Jim, we got to talk about that because these winds were extreme, more than 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, 77 is the big one in Minco.
Yeah.
Tinker Air Force Base, 68 miles per hour. So it's kind of interesting because as this thunderstorm complex is dying, all that rain cooled air and the higher winds aloft are being just transported down to the surface.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening in Oklahoma City right now. And even OKC at the airport, gusting to 62 miles per hour as we speak. They just dropped off a little bit from that. So this should start to wane a little bit, certainly for Oklahoma City. But we will see gusts. If you live in Shawnee and points east, you're going to get into some of these gusty winds as the wake low moves its way off toward the east. So you'll notice the surface winds aren't really like super strong. All of a sudden they kind of pick up and then gust, and you get these gusts that crank out, and then all of a sudden the winds kind of die down. But sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes it lasts for like an hour or so. Minco, 77 miles an hour. That was the big one. There's Tinker at 60 miles an hour. There's Shawnee already at 56. So we're pushing it through them. And you can see the circle. There's the low, right? We got a low pressure system right there. That's where it is, and it's continuing to move on off toward the north and east. Now, there's another thunderstorm complex down to the south of this one. You don't always just get one or two. The most I've ever seen is like 4 in one night. But this is a one that's weakening as it's coming toward Fort Worth, and I mentioned that earlier this morning.
Don't worry, guys, they speak fast, so don't worry. But it's interesting because you saw some words that you have just learned. A thunderstorm, look, rain, hail, que eram os granizos at the beginning of the program. So it's very interesting. Even though you don't understand all the words, it's good to know how the way they speak. It's good to know when you are able to identify some words. Storm again. Yes, so it's a good exercise. Relax. It's just for curiosity and to train your listening and learn new words and learn how they speak. Yes, great. Okay, the last part of our class today is our extra information. The phrasal verb today is to be well out together. To be well out together. What does it mean? What do you think? Sorry, there was a mistake. This is the correct one. Sorry. Here was wrong. The others were correct. Don't worry. So, to be well put together. What does it mean? Is to take care of appearance. Basic sense, looks good and dressed well. So, for example, oh, he is well put together. It means ele se preocupa com a aparência, ele é bem vestido, ele se preocupa em se vestir bem. Or the meaning meaning he's a well put together person. It always has the meaning that he is organized, has good manners, respectful, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so a friend of us is going to help us. Okay, so Emma is going to help us to understand how does it work in a sentence. Let's see. Who is Emma? Emma. So let's watch an interview. Emma Watson. Emma is our friend. Emma Watson and Ellen DeGeneres. And pay attention that Emma is going to use he is well put together, the expression that you have just learned, okay? And have others new words, but today let's focus on this expression, this phrasal verb. Shall we go?
So you're dating, I assume you're dating. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but there's got to be a difference between English guys and American guys, right?
Yeah, there's definitely one or two differences that I've noticed. English guys are like very well put together and they dress really well and they're like very well mannered.
I assume you're dating. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but there's got to be a difference between English guys and American guys, right?
Yeah, there's definitely one or two differences that I've noticed. English guys are like very well put together and they dress really well and they're like very well mannered. But they're also very restrained. Like usually, you know, in the whole courting situation, I'm used to being like, first of all, ignored for like the first 2 months of the ritual, and then maybe they'll acknowledge my presence, and then they'll probably be a little mean to me, and then maybe, well, you know, whatever. And then I arrive in America, and I remember like a few nights into Brown, this guy just being like, I like you, you're great, let's go out on a date, let's do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what just happened?
Yeah.
This is like, you know, a huge culture shock for me, is that, you know, they're very like open and very straightforward, but they wear flip-flops, so I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, it's
So
about,
it's-
yeah, you gotta figure it out.
It's hard.
All right. Well, I really think you're just fantastic. So come back anytime you want. You're really
Amazing.
just something else.
I'll be here all the time.
So in this interview, Emma is comparing the British guys and American guys because Emma is British, okay? And according to her, in her opinion, Americans, they are well put together, comparing to British, ok? Eles se vestem melhor quando vão sair. E essa é a comparação que ela faz. E ela diz que é um choque cultural pela maneira como eles chamam para sair, ok? A gente pode analisar esse vídeo um pouquinho mais para frente com mais detalhes. Okay, guys, that's the end for today. Time's up, and so you have an exercise to do for next class, e eu vou escrever lá na capinha da plataforma, ok? Não se esqueçam de enviar até terça-feira à noite, combinado? É curtinho, don't worry. E esse exercício eu não vou corrigir um por um, eu vou verificar se você fez esse exercício, verifico se você fez e depois eu mando a answer key e a gente discute, combinado? Great! Have a great day. Thank you. See ya.